Welcome to the Lead Gen coaching program. Here we are talking about this beautiful graph, which is the lead generation database flow model from the Millionaire Real Estate Agent. Today, we are going to go through start to finish what this graph says so that you have an idea of every step that you are going to take over the coming weeks through our Lead Gen coaching program so that you know where you are today and where you are going to be tomorrow and where you are going to be weeks from now with contacting everybody in your database and generating consistent leads for your business. So let's look at this beautiful graph. We're going to go step by step through it. The first thing that we are going to do is we are going to work on the 8x8 portion of the program. We have taken this 8x8 model from the Millionaire Real Estate Agent and updated it. The Millionaire Real Estate Agent book was written in the early 2000s, prior to social media and emails, blast onto the scene. So we have added some of those mediums to it. So let's get right through to the 8x8. The updated 8x8 plan is as follows. You are going to do these steps, one step every day with new people that you add into your database, and then it's going to compound on top of each other. So the first day you'll be dealing with 5 people a day in the first week. The second week, you're going to be doing step 1 with 5 new people and step 2 with the 5 people the previous week. The third week, you're going to be doing step 1 with 5 new people, step 2 with people from last week, and step 3 with people from the previous week. So it will be compounding. It will help you to build habits for your prospecting and lead generation, because that is key for you to build good habits to create yourself as a lead generator. So let's look at the first steps of the 8x8 program. In week 1, you're going to mail the prosperity or KW flyer with your card attached, quick little sticky note, hey, how are you, in a message on it, and you're going to hand address that to your customer or client's home in an envelope, mail it out. That's week 1. Week 2, you're going to set up people to electronically send them the neighborhood update or neighborhood nurture through command. Week 3 is a social touch. You are going to reach out to your customers and clients on social networks and touch them based on a post that they made. And or in the beginning, you're going to friend them and you're going to ask them to follow you, right? Week 4, you're going to make a phone call. I know making phone calls are very difficult things to do. We are going to give you the script. We are going to help you through it. So as you see here, in your first month, in week 4, you're going to be making 5 phone calls to the first people that you spoke to. You're going to be making 5 social touches to the people you spoke to in the second week, you reached out to in the second week. You're going to be sending 5 people a day the neighborhood nurture, and you're going to be adding 5 people that day to week 1 and getting a hand addressed flyer. So as you work on this every day, as you build through the program, you're going to be using all of these different touches to reach your people. So let's move on. Week 5, you're going to write them a handwritten note thanking for their time on the previous week's call and saying how great it was to catch up. You're going to hand that note, mail that note to their home. Week 6, you are going to electronically send through command either a real estate investment or house maintenance flyer. We have those flyers ready for you electronically. Week 7 is another social touch. People are used to seeing us on social. We have to make sure we're there. We have to make sure we're active. Week 8, you are going to mail a small item of value with a flyer. When we say a small item of value, we are going to ask you to think about purchasing and branding a small item that will fit in an envelope that you can send to your customers and clients. So start thinking about this now because you are going to have to order it. We're suggesting sticky notes, a little calendar, maybe one of those little, rubber things to help you open a jar, something that they're going to throw in a drawer. They're going to know it's there. And if they ever need to find you, they can quick go and get it. Week 9, you're going to make another phone call. Again, we are going to give you what you need to say to help you to do this. And then week 10, you're going to do a social direct message to your customers and clients. So if you've been following along with this compounding process, when you hit week 10, then you are functioning at full capacity. In week 10, you will be touching 50 people a day through various mediums so that you're not bored and doing the same thing over and over. You're going to be touching 50 people a day through all these different ways, and you're going to move on through your database. So as you go through your database, you're going to hit a point where it's going to tip, and you're no longer going to be doing 50 people because there'll be nobody else to add to it, right? Because we're compounding. And at that point, you say, okay, well, now I finished talking to these people. I've got these people through this 10-week program. They're hot, they're simmering, they're used to hearing from me. So then what happens? Well, we go back to our pretty little graph. Once we've done the updated 8x8 program, our customers and clients are super used to hearing from us. And not only are they super used to hearing from us, but they're super used to hearing from us from all different mediums, right? So now we go into the 33 touch program. As you work through each week, various weeks, we're going to ask you to do a thing here, a thing there to set up the 33 touch so that when your people roll out of the 10 weeks, the final 10 weeks of the 8x8, they will automatically be in the 33 touch, and command will remind you what you need to do for these people. So what is the 33 touch? The 33 touch is the part of your program that's going to go on ad infinitum. This is your constant, consistent year after year marketing because you are so good. You have simmered all these people. They are all hot. They are all ready for you. And now you need to stay in touch with them, right? So what are we doing in our updated 33 touch plan? So we have built it so that there's a lot of leverage in here, meaning that other things are helping you, computers, direct mail, those kind of things are helping you get some of this work done so that you don't have to think about it consistently. So the first touch that you are going to have, or part of your 33 touch, is you are going to set up 12 hard mail touches. It's old school, but hard mail does work, right? So this is where we go back to our economic plan with 30% of our commission is going back into our business, right? So in our program, we are going to set up a direct hard mail either through Quantum Digital or through command, depending on where you want to set it up. We are recommending right now for you to do it through Quantum Digital. This will be a part of the program moving forward. We're just introducing it to you now. We will set it up in a future week. So 12 touches a year through hard mail. Second, 12 to 24 touches through email through the neighborhood nurture, and that's going to come through command. You are setting up all of your customers and contacts in week 2 of the 8x8 for this, right? So now you have 24 to 36 touches a year that you don't have to do anything. By the time you are finished with this program, you will have them set up automatically for your customers and clients. We are going to ask you to reach out 4 times a year via phone and follow that up with a handwritten note. Command is going to remind you about this quarterly check-in for each person on the day that they are due. And it's going to help you to remember, hey, when I get these people on the phone, I need to ask for a referral. This is all about getting referral business. The next thing that's going to happen through our program is when we're doing our social touches during the 8x8, we're going to scrape people's birthday information off of Facebook, Instagram, etc. We're going to put that into command. Command is going to remind you to hit if there's a husband, wife, 2 spouses, hit them both for a birthday social text. You send a little GIF, a funny little GIF, draw their attention. Command will remind you to do that. The same thing, Mother's Day, Father's Day. You're going to get a reminder from command to send out a GIF, right? To send out a little social text message. The same thing. Command is going to remind you on the anniversary of the day that they bought the house with you, assuming they are a past client. Not everybody is going to be, but Command will remind you, hey, give them a ring, send them a text, send them a note, right? Again, simple touch. Command will remind you because you are setting it up in this program. And then annually, you will have one item of value that you are going to give all your customers and clients. In our office, many of our agents do Thanksgiving or holiday pies, and that's something that their customers and clients now expect from them. You can do a myriad of things, and this is stuff that we're going to talk about as we work through this program. But you see agents who put flags out for Memorial Day. We see agents who deliver the big packages of, mustard relish and ketchup that you buy in Costco, and they drop them off at their customers and clients' house. So we're going to have you think about what this item of value is going to be, and it's going to become part of your annual plan of when you're touching your customers and clients every year. So as you look at this program, you see 12 mail touches, 12 to 24 email touches, 4 phone calls followed up by a note, right? The rests are all kind of text messages, dropping an item off at their house. This is your annual plan moving forward that is going to help you take all these customers and clients that are already used to hearing from you because of your 8x8 program. Now, every year, without fail, they are going to be touched with all of these things by you. And it's going to be super easy because the majority of this is all coming through leverage, meaning through the mail program, through the neighborhood nurture, right? What you don't see on here, but it's also very important, is just listed and just sold cards. Just listed and just sold cards are gravy, and they will always be sent to this group of people every single time. Everybody who's in your 33 touch plan will get your just listed, just sold cards. So those are additional touches that they will have from you during the year. I don't care where the house is. They know you. They know your name. They know your face. They're going to say, oh, look, they sold another one. Oh, look at this beautiful listing they have, right? It doesn't matter where it is. It's gravy. So these people in your database are also going to always get your just listed, just sold cards. So that could be, another 12, another 24 touches a year that these people are going to get. And I want to remind you that yes, just listed, just sold cards are an expense, but remember your 30, 30, 40. 30% is going back into your business, and that's going to cover the cost of your just listed, just sold cards to these folks. Okay, so now we move to the other side of the graph. So far, we've worked on the left-hand side. We've talked about all the people we already know, but we want to build our business. So the people we already know, by staying on top of them, they should be providing us with referrals every year. And those referrals are going to come fall out of our 33 touch, right? They're going to circle all the way back up here. You're going to take those referrals and you're going to put them through your 8x8, warm them up so they're used to hearing from you, right? Maybe they're going to buy a house, maybe they're not going to buy a house, but those referrals then drop into your 33 touch and you stay on top of them. That's one way to build your database. The other way to build your database is to work on people that you haven't met yet, right? This is where we get into a direct mail program or a farming program to build your database with people you haven't met yet. So what does the 12 Direct program look like? The 12 Direct program also continues forever, like your 33. It is going to be a geographical farm of 200 to 300 homes. We will talk in depth about picking your geographical farm on another day, but the 12 Direct is a geographical farm. You are going to use Quantum Digital, which is a mailing program, or Command, or some other auto mailing program. When you go to Quantum Digital or Command or whatever the auto mailing program is, you need to make sure that you're picking a relevant program. You want this to be information that your customers and clients need, not just soft touches, not just recipe cards or something like that, right? It's got to be real estate based. But so you're going to pick this geographical farm, 200 to 300 homes. You are going to pick an auto mail program. You are going to upload the list. You are going to commit to it, because remember, you don't have to touch this list at all there unless they're building homes in your farm. The addresses stay stable, and you are going to be done with it for the year. You have to commit to it. Again, we're looking at our 30, 30, 40. That middle 30 is reinvesting into your business. 200 to 300 homes. It's going to cost you $2,000 to $3,000 annually to send this 12 direct plan, a monthly mailer to those people. Your geographical farm takes a longer time for you to make an indent in these people's minds, but every once in a while, one of them is going to fall out of that bucket, and you're going to then circle those people back through your 8x8, stay on top of them, warm them up, right? These people also are going to get your just listed, just sold cards, and they are also gravy to your farm. Okay, it's another touch to the people in your farm. It lets them know that you're busy. It doesn't matter where the home is, whether it's in the farm or not. Certainly, if it is in the farm, it is one of those houses, we may pay more attention to it for your other farm members. But the just listed, just sold cards are also gravy to this group. Doesn't matter where the home is, they get it. So what we're saying here as we go through and laying all these steps out for you is, as you are working through our lead gen coaching program, you are going to be working with all your customers and clients, your entire sphere of influence, through all 10 weeks of the 8x8 program. As you go through the 10 weeks of the 8x8 program, we are going to help you to set up the 33 touch and the 12 direct. So when you are done, your customers and clients are all going to be set up in Command. All your leverage points with your mailers will already be set up for you, and all of your Command prompts to remind you are also going to be set up for you. So there's a lot of work to come for sure, but it is going to be chunked out, and it is going to be incredibly manageable for you, and it will help you to become a true lead generator and help you set up good habits to consistently lead generate on a daily basis. So what's next? You need to make sure by the time you come to class next week, or the time you come to Lead Gen next week, that all of your sphere of influence is in Command. You may not have their birthday yet, but you will get that when you are scraping through your social touches. So don't get crazy about that. I want you to add the following smart plans to your Command program. You can Google how to add a smart plan. You can ask your coaches. You can ask Christina Delamont. She will help you. In looking for all these smart plans that I want you to add, remember that KW is the author. There are a lot of smart plans in there authored by other people. The ones you want to look for, KW is the author. The first one is the biweekly neighborhood nurture. This will help you to mail out neighborhood nurture 24 times a year. The next one is the quarterly call plan. The next one is the home anniversary plan. Then the birthday plan. Okay, what you're going to do, then you're going to download the 8x8 KW Prosperity Plan. The KW Prosperity Plan you will be using when you add additional people in as they come in as referrals. Okay, so what are you going to do? You are going to take all these plans, you are going to download them into Command, and you are going to save them as my biweekly neighborhood nurture, my quarterly call plan. That is the default name within Command, and you need to save them as that for the steps to work in the KW Prosperity 8x8 KW Prosperity Plan. So please do it that way. Please save it that way. If you have questions and comments, reach out to the Lead Gen Director, your field coach, or to Christina Delamont, and we can help you to do this. I need you to buy 2 or 3 rolls of stamps. You are going to be sending items in the mail to your customers and clients. I need you to think about a couple of other things as well. I need you to think about a farm area of 200 to 300 homes that you want to target. You can talk to your field coach about this. You could talk to the lead gen coach about it. We will be discussing it in the week where we're talking about setting up the 12 Direct. I want you to also think about your small malleable item of value. That item is going to take you some time to get. You need to brand it to yourself. You need to get it delivered to yourself. Please try and get something that's going to fit in an envelope so that it doesn't have extra cost for you. And then I want you to buy at least 100 note cards, at least. Think about how many customers and clients you have. You're going to be sending them all notes. So make sure you have note cards. Do not go crazy. Buy cheap note cards. Go to the dollar store. You certainly do not need engraved cards for this process. Go to the dollar store, get cheap note cards, okay? So that's the end of today's video. I know it was a lot of information. Do not freak out. It's just telling you where you're going to go. Have a good day, everybody.